Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to get into a variety of topics, but this first topic, this Tesla Model 3 rear-wheel drive does not have any demand. We'll talk about some of the reasons why and how it looks like maybe there's some discounts that are happening. Well, there are discounts that are happening across the world, and is this going to be coming to the US very soon? So let's take a look at that, plus a variety of topics. But before we do that, let's roll that intro really quick. All right, so thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best behind Tesla at the best financing rate. So definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. And today's video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link down below in the description, where you can support the channel and get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there with all the best interest rates for financing your Tesla. So definitely check it out. Patreon link down below in the description. So here's the post on about the Tesla Model 3 rear-wheel drive. Now, right now, if you know, there's a Model 3 Highland that is the brand new refreshed one, upgraded, new, re-engineered, redesigned, and there's two versions at the moment. There's the Model 3 rear-wheel drive at 272 miles and the Model 3 long range at a much higher range of 341 miles. The Model 3 long range has been getting price increase after price increase after price increase, while the Model 3 rear-wheel drive is still stuck at about almost $10,000 less, $8,000 less at $38,990. And so now in Tesla France, there is a $4,000, is this pounds? $4,000 discount on the Tesla Model 3 rear-wheel drive if you go to a Model 3 rear-wheel drive that is in inventory. So the question here is this going to be a discount or incentive in the US in the near future? And I could easily see Tesla adding the Model 3 rear-wheel drive to the Tesla referral program, just like the one down below in the description, where if you use a Tesla referral code before placing your order, you can get 3 months of full self-driving, which is valued at $600. And so that's certainly what I could be seeing in the near future, especially for the Model 3 rear-wheel drive, because Model 3 long range has plenty of demand. Because if you take a look at a Model 3 long range, it's got a delivery date of now May. It's been pushed out even more. It used to say like March through April, maybe even April to May, and now it is a solid May of 2024. However, if you switch to Model 3 rear-wheel drive, you will notice that it says March of 2024. So it is readily available. You can take delivery very quickly, and you can be in a Model 3, a brand new Model 3, very, very soon. And so it certainly does feel like the Model 3 rear-wheel drive is a huge lack in demand, and it kind of makes sense, right? When you look at the numbers here, 272 miles of range versus 341, that's a massive difference between the two. And maybe that's something they need to change with the range numbers to bring a lot more demand for the rear-wheel drive. And maybe that's something they're going to be doing, like bumping up the range of the Model 3 rear-wheel drive. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts on it. We're going to jump into the next topic after this water break. Hoofs, thanks for coming in. Tesla 54, haven't seen you a bit. Thank you for coming in. Welcome in. Hooves, my Model 3 long range delivery changed from May to last week of March today on the East Coast. Nice. That makes sense because the logistics and transportations and things like that, they want to switch it to earlier in the quarter so that they can try and get that Tesla vehicle to you. So looks like they're bumping that up for you. Very nice. Very, very nice. In this next topic, just a little bit of a PSA. Today is the last day for the Model Y discount. So let's take a look at it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. If you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, so definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. Shout out to Tesla North America and Tesla. They posted this. It's the last day for the $1,000 extra $1,000 discount on the Tesla Model Y. I certainly feel like this is not going to be a discount that's going to be going away. It might go away for a temporary bit, maybe like even tomorrow for like a week or two. But this is the reasons why. If you take a look at inventory for the Tesla Model Y, you can see inventory is still relatively high for the past 3 months. And so I really feel like they're going to try and switch this up and sort of add some sort of discounts or incentives, or even enhance the Tesla referral code program in this next month. Reasons why: this next month is the last month of the quarter. It's the last month of the first quarter, and Tesla always has to hit numbers by the end of each quarter, and that's when they start to trickle in more inventory discounts, more incentives, and or even more programs or incentives when purchasing a Tesla. And so I certainly feel like that's going to be happening in this next month. So if you're waiting, if you're on the sidelines, this next month is going to be a great time for you. And I would say maybe even mid-month or even that first week, because they can't be called liars, right? They got to remove this $1,000 discount and then add in whatever incentive that they were layering on before that. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts on it. We're going to jump into the next topic. Tesla 54 Model 3 Performance will have demand to buy my car. Yeah, once the new Model 3 Highland Performance comes out, it's going to be a very interesting time, because I certainly feel like that's going to be around 55,000, but someone brought up a great point that it can't be over 55,000 due to the 7,500 federal tax credit. So I think it's going to be a lot less than that. In this next topic, driving a Tesla does not save you any money anymore. And here's why. So let's take a look at it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla deal hacking. So definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. So of course, that was a little bit of a shock and awe type of subject of this next topic. But I saw this post and it kind of got me thinking a little bit. So this is a post on the Tesla subreddit, or the subreddit Tesla Model 3. Quote, updated Tesla app with latest PG&E rates. Zero gas savings. Quote, I updated my Tesla app with the latest PNG time of use rates. I'm no longer saving relative to a gas equivalent. Quote, the savings were great while they lasted. And so let me explain to you what's actually happening here. If you don't own a Tesla, you can actually input what your electricity rate is at your house, and also it will try and calculate for you if you're actually saving gas or not. And so, of course, this example, as you see on the screen right now, is a California example, and I can show you how to calculate how much you're going to be charging, or how much it's going to cost to charge up your vehicle, your electric vehicle or Tesla, based on whatever state you're in, after we go through this example. But I guess with PG&E rates raising again, now it is up to 49 cents a kilowatt, I guess at time of use rates overnight. And because of the high cost of electricity that it actually is, there's other states out there as low as like 6 cents to 7 cents. So California electricity is definitely on the higher end. And so at 49 cents, it appears, based upon the math on the Tesla app, that this is not saving this owner any sort of gas at all in terms of gas savings equivalent. So a little bit unfortunate there, because Tesla vehicles are certainly more expensive. And on top of that, this is also because, I mean, gas is also more expensive in California, but it also has been staying a little bit more relatively calm in terms of price increases these past few months. And so this is a pretty interesting stat. So of course, once you buy your Tesla, or you can do the math savings yourself, but here is how you can actually figure out how much you're going to be costing, or how much it's going to cost you to charge up your Tesla. This is a great website, which is electricchoice.com, where you can see all the average kilowatt cents, or average cost of kilowatts per cents for charging up or your house. And so if you don't have an readily accessible utility bill to see how much you're paying per kilowatt, you can try and take the average and get a good baseline beforehand. But usually you do want to get your actual utility bill from your electricity to see how much you're actually paying per kilowatt in where you actually are at. And so once you find this cents per kilowatt or whatever it is, then you're going to go to this website, which is omnicalculator.com. You can actually input directly that you have a Tesla Model Y or Tesla Model 3 or whatever Tesla you actually have, and it will give you a battery size. The key thing here is kilowatt size of the battery. So Model Y, even though this says Model X for some reason, it's around 75 kilowatts for the Model Y. And then you input whatever your kilowatt cents is for your utility at your house. So like, let's say Louisiana, 9 cents or 9.37 cents, we'll round up to 10. You can see that at 10 cents a kilowatt on a 75 kilowatt an hour battery, it is going to cost you $7.50 to charge up your Tesla, whatever it may be, a Tesla Model Y. So this is a quick roundabout number for you to figure out how much you're actually going to charge or how much it's actually going to cost. And $7.50 on a Model Y should get you about 280 to 300 miles of range in real world cost. So quick simplified example, but it is pretty interesting to see that in some states, or especially California, where gas has stayed relatively calm and the cost of electricity has gone through the roof, there is no gas savings with a Tesla. But don't fret. I mean, there's other savings with purchasing a Tesla, like maintenance, no maintenance costs, and maybe even the usage of autopilot. But the flip side to that is that your insurance cost is most likely going to be higher than whatever you drive currently, and also the cost of buying the vehicle at the end of the day. But pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts on it. We're going to jump into the next topic after this water break. Leo, thanks for coming in. I just got a new guy with the Cyber Beast Foundation to do some videos of its cabin noise. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that on YouTube. Someone posted that already. So very cool with that. Morris, thanks for coming in. Hopefully you're doing well. If anybody has just bought a Tesla or about to buy a Tesla, don't forget to check out our Tesla accessory discount codes down below in the description. We got Tesbros, Vion, Jawa for the best interior accessories for your Tesla, and also MAGBAK as well. And on top of that, hopefully you're all doing well and everything here. Most people say it's because of the reduction gears and sounds like a spacious and jet. Yeah, the Cybertruck is definitely a louder Cybertruck or a louder Tesla than every other vehicle out there, or every other Tesla vehicle out there. Jonathan, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. How's everything? In this next topic, Tesla just opened up these Superchargers to Ford today, and there's another company, another electric vehicle company on the horizon. So let's take a look at it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, so definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. Shout out to Sawyer. He posted this. Tesla has launched a new Charging for All page on their website with brand new info. Today, now Ford is the first OEM, first manufacturer to be able to use the Tesla Supercharger network. You can see there's plenty of videos now with the NACS adapters or NACS plugs. This one is specifically at the Santa Monica supercharging station with a Ford Mach-E. And here's some other videos. Shout out to our friend Will, or F the Pump. He took his Ford F-150 Lightning to a Tesla supercharger and was able to hook it in with the known adapter with that. Ford has definitely been taking the right stance with this. Looks like they shipped a bunch of these adapters with a nice little box and a nice letter from the CEO to all the different companies out there. And so it certainly is pretty interesting to see which companies are going to be taking this in different directions and the speed at which this is going to be happening with this transition. But the next company you might want to figure out is actually coming out with an adapter and opening up is actually going to be Rivian. They've announced this today. Shout out to Rivian for posting this. Supercharger access is coming to Rivian. That's 15,000 more superchargers or chargers for Rivian owners. In March, we'll be adding supercharger sites to our vehicle and app trip planner with adapter shipments to owners starting soon afterwards. And March is basically tomorrow. So we're going to start to see a lot more different companies, Teslas, Rivians, at all of these different networks. And I certainly agree with this statement. Shout out to Tesla, Now the Tesla app, about how this will definitely sell more Rivians, because we do have a Rivian R1S on order. They've been hassling us or trying to get us to take delivery ASAP. But that is the one big thing. I don't think it's hard. It's really hard to drive any sort of other electric vehicle because of the non-existent charging network for other vehicles out there. And so once Rivian gets this figured out, then a Rivian R1S or R1T is certainly going to be a very, very, very nice vehicle or competitor to the Tesla vehicles, especially when there's that R2 vehicle that's going to be released in March 7th, which is coming up very, very quickly. And on top of that, shout out to Rivian Updates. They posted this. Here's a sneak peek at the actual adapter that's coming out. And it seems like a lot of companies are going with the same route with an adapter to the, well, they have to, with the free NASCS adapter to CCS. But Definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts on it. We're going to jump into the next topic. But before we do that, this video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link. Down below in the description is the Patreon link where support the channel. Get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there with all the best interest rates for financing your Tesla. All better than Tesla financing, and some even as low as the sub 3 to 4 to 5% rate. So definitely check it out. Patreon link down below in the description. And thank you to everybody that supported the Patreon and hit the like button in the comments and everything. Ryan Mobile, thanks for coming in. Is Model Y going back up midnight? Yeah, it seems like that's what they're saying. They're going to release that pricing right back up after tonight. Jonathan, life is great. Just tuning in to say hi. Thanks for coming in. I want a Cybertruck now. Yeah, Cybertruck is nice. It's probably one of the best Tesla vehicles for sure that we've owned so far. And definitely if you're new to the channel, we've got some new Tesla Cybertruck videos that were posted. We were the first Cybertruck to be lowered on modified suspension. And also we've been going around and asking people how much they pay for their Teslas. It's a pretty fun series. So let us know some feedback if you like the video, or if you are surprised about what people are actually paying for their Tesla vehicles, or how much they put down even for that. But we've also got some interesting collabs potentially coming up this weekend as well. So definitely hit that subscribe, definitely hit that like button, and much more. Morris, I am caught between the Model 3 Long Range and the Polestar 2 Dual Motor. So that's an interesting one to be caught between. Have you driven both of them? What do you think about the interior, the ride quality, or the acceleration, or either of them? I guess they both have the same. I test drove a Ford Mach-E last week, and it was very nice, but they're still pricey after incentives. Yeah, I guess the best thing to do is go drive all of them, see which ones you like, and then just look at it from a payment perspective or a cost perspective. And I bet you're already doing that with all of them. And on top of that, don't forget to use a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description, so you can get 3 months of full self-driving with your Tesla Model. Or actually, I guess you can't do it with the Model 3 Long Range, but Model Y, I mean, that's also another one that you could throw into the mix, because it is the best value Tesla at the moment. And what either way, I would say, Morris, do not make a decision yet. Maybe wait till mid-March as Tesla releases more incentives, as more manufacturers release more incentives, because March is the end of the first quarter. And so certainly that is where we're going to see more discounts and deals from that. But thanks for jumping in, everybody. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for hitting the like button. Definitely check out the Tesla discount accessory codes down below in the description if you want to save some money on accessories. And we'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.